What's up, everybody? Codcoach here today with a Scump review. Today we're going to be looking into Scump's personal best game that he's had, and we're going to review it as we go along and see what he did well, what he can improve on, and let's just jump right into it. I'm going to skip to the drop. He is jumping onto Superstore right now, and we're going to figure out what does Scump do differently. Alright, I see him stop up there in the middle of the air. He kind of pauses and he waits for people to go in front of him so he can see exactly where they're going. He doesn't care about landing there first. He cares about seeing and getting the intel, which is more important. And he's very lucky here. He picks up a really good SMG off the bat, 45 round clip, and he just mows down two guys immediately right off the bat. And his aim is just flawless. He's constantly moving. He takes some shots, he moves. He takes some shots, he moves. And wow, he gets this going quick. I don't even know how he saw that guy that just shot him, but it was almost as if before he saw him, he was already moving back into the other room to get cover. So let's see what he does here. So he basically waits for that guy to res his buddy so he can get 2 kills instead of 1, which is really, really smart. Because the guy, when he gets res, he'll have literally 1 bullet left in, and he knows he can take that. So it's pretty smart actually to let the enemy revive if you're right beside him if you want more kills. It's a very, very smart play. And we're going here. These guys got no guns, the one he just killed. And one thing I notice about Scump constantly, if he has plates and he's injured, he does not force fights. He goes and he gets his health first. That is so, so crucial. He doesn't get over ambitious about getting kills. Like, he just saw that guy there. He doesn't have full plates. And what does he do? He backs off, and I think that's more important than if it is to get one more kill, because he's going for 20, 30, 40 kills a game. What is 1 kill versus dying? You know, he always puts himself in a good position. Right here, he goes around this corner. He's like, I'm dead. The guys didn't even push him. I probably would have turned around there and proned and like seen if they were to come around that corner. They did not come around the corner, so he got a little bit lucky, but they definitely could have shot him in the back there. And that's maybe the only mistake I've seen so far that he may have done a little bit better, but he got lucky. I mean, the guy didn't shoot him, and maybe he could hear him with his headset more so than I can right now just watching the gameplay, which is completely reasonable. He's got max plates now. He's in Superstore. Of course, Superstore is one of the best drops. And you can see here from where they originally saw those guys, he decided to run all the way around the back and then flank 3 of them. So he got 3 kills there. Took 0 damage, and he had 1 battle there that was a 50-50. And even if you're Scump, you're going to lose a 50-50 battle sometimes, as we can see there. But as we can see, we got 2 teammates that are still with him. They're very, very close by, and they're near him. So they clean up the kills when he does go down, which is very important if you're going to be in a team game mode, guys. You need to have your teammates nearby, because the guys, if they unlikely will finish you if there's another enemy right beside you, aka your teammate. And he got res twice there, but Scump doesn't take engagements where he's going to be in a 50-50 battle. All right, we're going to skip forward just a little bit here because I know they just get their loadouts. He's already got 10 kills, which is just crazy. He buys self-res, no problem with that. A lot of times these pros will use self-res to start off their revive and actually not finish it. So when they're down, they'll go almost 90% to being up and then stop and wait for their teammates to res them, so they still keep their res, their self-res. They don't finish the res, which means your teammates can finish the res for you and you keep it. And it saves time, right? Because you're 90% to your res. All your teammate has to do is come over there, press X or square, whatever it is, and you're up like that. And these guys were very smart as well when they did see the fact that they had enough money to get their loadouts. They forgot Superstore and they left immediately to get their loadouts. And I think that's a no-brainer in the sense of let's get the kills that we can, but once we have our loadout, it's more important to get our loadout, because then we have a bigger advantage going into the late game, especially early game as well. The enemies just rarely have a chance with Scump coming at you with a fully loaded MP5 class setup. And look at this guy. He's already got the chopper gunner going. Sorry, the chopper. They split up there. I don't know if you noticed there. They split up there so they could get more kills. Scump's like, I got that one guy. He was on the radar in Superstore there. And he was like, dude, I can totally handle him. Forget about it. You go get some way of transporting us. And now they're just hunting for kills. And this is how you get those high kill gameplays. They're hunting for kills and they're hunting for trophy systems. As you see here, He could hear this guy. His mechanics are really good, like his aim. Look at him. He's already anticipating where the enemy is going to be coming up that staircase. His aim was directly centered, and centering is a phenomenal little trait, guys. If you don't use it enough, a lot of players walk with their aim like kind of pointed downwards. You got to point your aimer exactly in the middle of the crosshair where you expect them to be. And then when that person did come up the stairs there, all he did was slowly move to the left. So he went down the stairs and shot downwards as well. And look at him. He's just taking out people in choppers. He's trying to lead his shots. I can't believe he's even trying with the MP5 there. He wanted him. He wanted him bad. But I guess he was super weak, that player right there. But cool gameplay so far, I got to say. He's at 14 kills. And this is, there's still 95 players left. So he's definitely going to go for some high kill gameplays here. As you can see, he jumps out of the heli. He puts his so important trophy system down. You do need the trophy system if you are going to be using helicopters or cars to hunt players, because it's so easy to blow people up. Here's another easy strat. He distracts the one player. This guy looked like a straight bot, to be honest. He distracts the one player with the chopper as his teammates go to the roof, and he, of course, mows them down when they're a little bit distracted. And look at this guy. I'm surprised that guy didn't die in that building, but Scump's overall view, and they keep popping UAVs. I'm watching this. Consistent UAVs are so critical for you winning games and getting high kill gameplays. Early on, they're the most efficient perk, besides obviously your loadout you can get from the box, and it's because nobody has Ghost yet. Before the first circle finishes, nobody usually has Ghost. Nobody buys their loadout early, so they just keep spapping UAVs, get in the chopper, go find those guys, and they're a coordinated team. Maybe they have to buy back a guy once in a while, but it's not that bad. He's already 16. They wait, obviously, to pop the UAV when they're in the air and when they're moving. A lot of people pop their UAVs the second they get it. How is that going to help you, man? Like, unless there's people in your area, wait till you're on the hunt before you post your UAV up. Because if your immediate area, they just killed 3-4 guys, it's very unlikely that there's another few people around, especially after they got 16 kills. So let's see what he's gonna do here. So they see a car, they're gonna hunt this one down. Always centering. Look at it, all three. He doesn't jump out. He goes to the roof. Okay, goes to the roof. Then looks down. Now he has the advantage. These guys are really bad. They should have, the enemy team should have definitely just ran inside here and tried to take in a different advantage. But the fact that they stayed outside, really big issue there. Scump a little bit unlucky there to get airstriked. He will pop his entire self-res because his teammates aren't around and he sees guys coming up these stairs. But if you can see him here, he's hiding himself, but also paying attention to the doorway so he can see people come in. Look at that, perfect strategy there. At any point, he could have canceled his plates and killed that guy, and that guy would have never, ever killed him. But if Scumpy wasn't looking over that little barricade there, where he had cover, he was plating, if he hadn't been looking, maybe that guy sneaks around and he loses vision of him. As soon as you lose vision, anything can happen. The guy can walk around and it's a 50-50. But Scump always puts himself in a position where he has a major advantage. And that's something that the amateur players don't do enough. They get into way too many 50-50 gunfights. And if you're going to get into 10 a game, you know, the chances of you winning all 10 on a 50-50 or 5 in a 50-50 are very slim to none. And by 50-50, I mean, you're both shooting at each other, you're both not in cover. I mean, it's whoever hits the headshots or hits the bullets first is going to win that gunfight, and it's just a gamble every time. What you want to continuously do, of course, is have the best advantage. Flank around them like Scumpy just did there. He's going to win that gunfight 100% or 99% of the time when the enemy is turned his back to him. It's easy pickings for someone like Scump, and you got to realize that if you're going to take an engagement, you have to make sure you have the advantage and put yourself in the position to have the advantage, whether that be distracting somebody with a car, whether that be having the head glitch and they're in the open. A lot of the stronger players as well, you'll see they're hunting right now the edge of the storm. So as the storm's pushing enemies into the open fields, that's who they're targeting, is the movement players. The people coming out of the storm, they're in the open, they have to move, otherwise the gas will kill them. If you guys always give me a hassle about the gas for storm, but hey, I played Fortnite, and to be honest, it's the same concept, so let's not roast it too badly there. His teammates also have a chopper. They're always moving. They're always hunting. He's like, hey, where are these people? And now he ditches the car for the chopper. I probably would have kept the car and said, okay, you keep the chopper, I keep the car. But I understand the gameplay of sticking together as well. And the chopper... excuse me. The chopper is just faster. The chopper is just faster. And look, they pop a UAV or they see a huge amount of UAV pops over there. And oh my god, chopper got blown up. Chopper got blown up. But no matter. We're at their destination. Well, let's see what he's going here. Pops into this window. A little bit of an accident there. No problem. No problem. See what's going on here. All right, he sees those guys at the buy crate. He's gonna rotate that way. Let's see how this is gonna go. He always got the subscribe button coming up on his screen. I hope that it can't be on his. I hope that's not on his screen. It's just the OBS or Streamlabs coming up, because that would be annoying if people kept subscribing and popping up right in front of you. But again, here he's waiting for them. He's not forcing the fight. He knows they're there. They have to be coming eventually. And as soon as they moved, man, he was in perfect position. Lasered the enemy. Didn't miss any shots. But more or less his positional awareness was so important. Look at that. Nobody should be peeking the enemies. As soon as your teammates die and they get lasered, you got to know that somebody is set up on that roof over there. Why do you challenge? You shouldn't challenge if you're the enemy team there. You're not going to win 90% of the times. Of course, you're playing a pro player like Scump, but at the end of the day, even if it was just a regular player, if they have the advantage, you're not quite sure where they are. You gotta consistently just do little peeks or reposition. I would have probably repositioned. The UAV had run out at that point. I would have ran back and seen if I could get in a position where I could see that building a bit better, or at least somewhere where the enemies don't think I am. And I'll skip forward a little bit here. They're hunting again. Let's skip forward here. Let them climb up this damn mountain with their car. Again, he's got 22 and he's still hunting. The game plan has not changed. A lot of really good Twitch streamers I do see, they'll often get up to 17, 18, and then get a little bit too aggressive or too passive. And I even make that mistake myself sometimes. You know, you have 18 kills and I get a little more passive at that point. But I think you just got to keep your strategy, keep your wits, keep your game plan going. Don't change anything. If it's been working all game, I mean, continue it and just live with the consequences of those actions. A lot of people make decisions, and after they make a decision, it doesn't, let's say, work out perfectly for him. And like Scump, I don't even know how he died there, I think from behind. But his teammates are close by their save it. But once you make a decision, guys, if it was the right decision at that time, in that moment, you can't feel bad about it. You just tried your best, and don't be results-oriented, be decision-oriented. If you push the team and you thought you had the advantage and they end up just getting a lucky kickback headshot and you end up dying and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that, we shouldn't have pushed them. It's like, no, if that was the right decision with the information at hand, the storm was coming in your back, and you had to do what you had to do, I don't understand what the problem is there. That's completely fine, and it's the same with poker. If you guys ever played poker, you need to consistently make decisions that have a small fractional benefit for yourself. And then over time, those things start to add up and you get better and better and better and you win long term. And that's all Scump's doing here. And it just happened to be that he's already been down 3 or 4 times. So he's made mistakes. There's no question. In this game, it's very hard to protect yourself from going down at all times. Like, you can get sniped, you can get lasered by a Brune. In Fortnite, at least you were able to build, and it was very difficult for somebody to snipe you in one shot. It did happen as well, but with the buildings, the skill gap was much, much different. It doesn't matter if you're a little Timmy with 2 thumbs. He could definitely just get a lucky one shot with a shotgun in the corner, and Scump doesn't know he's there because he's got Ghost. And maybe the kid has stopping power, and he just, boom, one hit, he's dead. Those things happen, boys. Those things happen. So let's just see what's going on here for a little bit. Let's listen up. Let's listen up. All right, 2 of his teammates are dead, and they're still pushing, which is interesting because they have enough money to buy them, but they're not focused on that. He's got 24 kills. He's like, let me go and do my thing. Let me get my kills. They'll get around to resing them once they get them, but oh, this is close. Okay, good little stun there. Perfect stun grenade. Good push. He didn't shoot too early there. Very, very important there. He didn't shoot too early. A lot of people would have taken a few shots at that guy's head there, and they would have been the guy would have turned down. He had the height advantage, just lasered you. You would have hit him a little bit, but he made sure he didn't shoot him until he could kill him. Super, super important there is he didn't shoot him until he could kill him. I see so many of my amateur friends, they always try to they're just trigger happy. They get themselves in bad engagements. Their decision, their movements aren't good enough to win Warzone games. It's difficult to win in Warzone, and you have to play very smart. And the thinking comes in for watching videos like these. You know, we're 20 minutes in now, and or 16, 15 minutes in right now, and you guys are still here paying attention. My God, you gotta like this video. Thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. I haven't posted a video like this before, and I appreciate you guys coming this far into the video. It's incredible to see. Of course, we're using people like Scump, but we will be using many people in the future to keep reviewing their gameplay and getting you guys better, because that's what's important. So let's focus up on the gameplay here a second. He sees the threat has become 3, and he's pop shotting. He's pop shotting. Throws his grenade, boom, or sorry, his C4. And it's over for those guys. Like, his position was perfect. Those 3 guys, I'd say they were in a bad position in the sense of they were all together in the open field pretty much. Scump had the high ground. He knew it, and he just played it to perfection. He didn't take that much damage. He took shots when he wasn't going to get hit. Smart play there. Nothing wrong with that. And he's just going to continue doing that. And as you can see here, he's always in a bit of cover. You know, always in a bit of cover. Always rotating. If every decision he's making is subconscious. But before you guys can get to that level of subconsciousness, you have to be able to do it consciously. So you got to think about it until you get natural at it. And there's 2 ways to get natural at it. It's just the amount of time you put in, or thinking about it and then making good decisions. And then when the play works out, you know, you're going to constantly keep doing that until it becomes automatic. And these guys are pinging these guys. You see they're in a fight. He didn't want to kill the guys on the bridge. He thought about it at first, but he realized the bridge is in the open. If they kill the guy on the bridge, they can get killed by the guys on the house. They also didn't drive all the way there. The car kept going. Scump jumped out so that the other players look and they focus on the car. They're focused over on the car. Scumpy comes around to the side and pop, pop, pop. It's a standard 1-2 play. You see guys like Nick Merckx doing it all the time. And here, of course, they got to clear the house. Once they clear the house, they'll get the guys on the bridge. And it's simple. These guys might even be injured, but they push them hard. They push them fast. 2 guys, boom, look at that. Even wall-banged him. Look at the health these guys have. Almost no health. And the other 2 guys are up on his team. So I'm not sure if he had his teammate rise them or they just won the gulag or whatever it was. But teammates are up now. They didn't even worry about them, honestly, being down, which is very, very unique. They have to have a really good team because for more amateur players, guys, it's definitely more important to res your teammates over anything else, because, you know, an extra gun is more important than getting an extra ammo box or anything to do with yourself. Doesn't matter. 2 people always are going to be better than 1. And you see how he went down there? As soon as Scump went down, he rotated his dead body into cover immediately. And 3 guys, like, look, this guy almost died. He had, like, literally 1 HP there. Unbelievable to save that this guy just made formal. GP2 formal. Good for him, man. These guys are playing with Attach, Clarify, Scumpy. That's a pretty good team there. I don't really know them all that well, but I'm imagining Scump doesn't play with anybody that's under par these days, per se. So, let's jump into this. I can just take a pause break for a sec. All right, we've got 4 minutes left in this gameplay, guys. He's already got the 30 bomb. There's 13 players left. 3 of them are his team, so there's really 10 people left. So the maximum amount of kills he's going to get is 40. I haven't watched the whole gameplay, so I'm going to imagine he's going to get around 35 would be my prediction. Unless your teammates are like, yeah, you take care of this, Scumpy. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I kind of want to skip forward a little bit. We're going to jump right now. We're at 20:30 on the clock. Let's jump forward a little bit here. 2100. And he's hunting. He's hunting. He's hunting the edge of the circle. He doesn't care if he gets shot a little bit. He's hunting because it's more important for him to get kills. And these guys are so good at getting wins. You know, they have thousands of wins, which is obviously top in the world, but playing with a great team all the time. Look at the pings. Great pings by the teammates. They know they're coming into the storm. He bails a little early on this thing. Now he's going to look down. He's got the head advantage. Oh, these guys are toast. These guys are toast. Look, he barely even got shot, man. just laser beaming this kid. The fact that they're down there, oh, a little bit of a mistake there. As soon as he gets down, rotates again. Oh shit, they might die here. All right, it's all up to formal. Scumpy does have 2 down though. But this is the problem, again, with being aggressive. It's a third party. You got to kill those guys quick and fast. And, you know, he was in a good position looking down at these guys, but his surrounding back wasn't in as good of cover. Oh my gosh, didn't finish the res. Okay, so heal up here, and he'll change it up here. We got still 11 people left. He knows he had a few down there, but picking up Scump was the most important thing that his teammate could have done there. The other guys are wiped, so can't worry about them anymore. Let's finish this out, boys. He got 33 bomb. 8 left minus 2, 6 left. 6 left. He doesn't need plates. He doesn't need gas masks. He doesn't need cash. He doesn't even bother going down there because he knows that's a bad position for him to be in. He doesn't need his teammates. He doesn't need them. He's going to take care of this. Now he rotates. Rotates the edge of the circle. Rotate well. Immediately turns. White lines it. Interesting. As soon as the circle happened, he forgot his rotation. Forget it. Beams it right to the middle of the, gets into the storm, gets into a head glitch position. I would be checking my back a little bit more here than he is, but he's got some sort of tell or knowledge that these guys are on the bridge. I guess his teammates would have called him out. I didn't see any pings. Lasered that guy pretty good, but I mean, I would be still worried about my back. Look how much space is behind you right here. And they're just so focused on getting kills. I mean, it's risky. It's risky. I wouldn't expect all the players to be right here. Very, very risky, but hey, it worked out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's in the staircase right now. He's just waiting. Yep, good patience there. Really good patience. Really good patience. See how he's healing? He's backing off. He knows he's got this game in the bag. Oh, watch. Oh, he missed the guy down to the far right. He doesn't want this guy to res. Oh my god, he's confusing me. How is he up? Wow, nice play by that guy. Nice play. He jumped down. MP5. Boom. 35 kill. Didn't get the W. I got a little too aggressive there. But really good gameplay by Scumpy there. If you guys did enjoy these long, in-depth reviews, please let me know in the comments down below. If you had made it this far, you're crazy. Thanks so much for watching, guys. My name's been Codcoach, and we'll catch you next video. Codcoach out.